Hello. Hiya, welcome to France. Hi, my name is Julie. Some of you might remember me. I used to work for Badger Forest School. And this is Leo. Say hello, Leo. Hello. And this is Luca. And today we are having a little. This is Brendan that's filming, but you'll see him later. And today we are taking you on a little virtual tour of our forest school in France, in Brittany. A few years ago, I started working for Claire. My first forest school leaders experiences for Badger Forest School. Some of them might remember. And a couple of years ago, we decided as a family to move over to France, and we set up a forest school. How surprising. So today we thought it might be a good idea with Claire to let you have a little look around our site, and share a little activity that might inspire you to play with your children outside during this lockdown. Now in France we are locked down just the same as you are. We are very lucky to be able to play in the forest school, but the forest is very quiet. Hopefully it gives it time to grow and rest. Our forest school's been going really well. People are loving the forest school ethos. It's very new in France. We've been very busy, and I'm not sure whether you can see behind me, but this is pretty much a field which is part of our forest school site, and which we have planted as a forest garden. Part of the idea of us moving to France and buying a bit of land was to develop it with an idea of becoming slowly self-sufficient. It takes a while to be self-sufficient, but the idea of planting the forest garden was also the idea that the forest garden will provide the resources that we enjoy having for forest school activities. So for example, plants that make rope, plants that can be used to dye, plants that can be eaten, of course, but any sorts of plants and trees that can be used in forest school activities. So let's go on a tour, shall we? We have planted over 250 trees. That's an estimate now, we haven't counted them all. Most of them have survived. You see them inside those little protection things. I'm not sure what they're called in English. And basically what we're doing is stakes and brambles all around them. That's because we have a lot of deer. We've got a lot of roe deer. Actually, Brendan tells me there's a little roe deer bed right there. Can you see it? Can you spot that little area here, which is all flattened? Yeah, and you can even see someone might have walked on here and come to sleep in there. Now that's lucky for us, unlucky for the trees. But we protect them by surrounding them with brambles, which is a natural way of doing the same as really what traditional plastic tubes would be doing. It takes a lot more effort. And in the background there you can see the forest, which is quite a small forest for a forest school site, but hopefully soon enough the forest garden will become a forest.
vais vous allez la voir.
Aha! Surprise, surprise! So this is a really, really nice time of year in the forest. Brittany's got forests that are pretty similar to the ones in Cornwall. Lots of beech, oak, hazel, holly, and this is the forest itself. All of Brendan's hard work. It's shorter than your arm. I think you can see there down the bottom. Brandon wants to take you to the mud kitchen. Come on, let's take you there. Hope you can hear all the birds singing. Shall I go this way? The bottom site, which is great because it's got lots of open space to play in, and it's also got a river. Today's activity, I thought we could show you how to make little reed boats. Now, the reed bit can be replaced by a lot of things if you haven't got reeds anywhere near you on your daily walk. A very, very young shoot of hazel does the same. You just want a thin, pliable bit of maybe wild willow, anything that's sort of thin and pliable. Now we'll use reeds because there's lots of reeds here, so come and look for a reed with me. Yeah, do you see the one? Okay, we're gonna maybe just go and sit by the river, why not? Quite muddy here. Come on to trip, Brendan. Okay, so really good motricity activity for our children. Quite difficult, needs a lot of practice. But forest school is all about the process, not the result. So maybe you can do a little close up of my fingers, Bren, as I make the boats. So there you go. Start with the thick end, the bottom end of the reed, and fold it at about, I'd say, 2 inches, something like that. Okay, and what you want is you want one hand that's going to be holding the reed in place like this, and with the other end you're just gonna fold a bit like a snail, but a flattened one, yeah, and fold again and fold again and fold again. Okay, until your boat is wide enough. Can you see the boat taking shape here? Now, when you've got enough of a boat, you fold around the middle there of your remaining long bit. What do you want, Luca? Sorry, I've got to... That's it. Go and sit down with your knife, please. So, back to the boat. You fold over and over again. And then you're going to weave the pointy bit of the reed through the middle of the boat. Is that right, Ben? Can you see there? And pull the other side. Okay, now you can strengthen it by going round again and through the other side again. And if you want a really strong boat, you can do it one more time. Why not? Sure. Now, at that stage, you've got your little boat. Okay, you can decide to shorten the mast a little bit, because if they're top heavy, it's not that good. Right, now we're ready for testing. So we're going to test in the river, shall we? Ready? Okay, ready guys, send him on his way. So because we know that rivers might not be on your daily walks, we're giving you an idea to try that out in your gardens. Okay, so you could take a tray of water. Here's your little boats that you've made. Yeah, and can you tell me what this flower is? What's it called in French, boys? Pissenlit. Pissenlit. It means pea in the bed. It does mean that because pissenlits are dandelions, are actually good to get the water moving through your body, and they do make you wee if you eat lots of them. It's an edible plant. It's called dandelion in English, which actually comes from the French dent de lion. I'm going to look for a leaf to show you why it's called dent de lion. Now can you see these big sharp teeth? So we are going to use these dandelion stalks. You want nice big long straight ones. We're going to use these dandelion stalks to blow on our boats. You ready to show them, boys? Should we put them here? Should we put them here? There you go. You can do the bubble version or you can do the wind version. Thanks, boys. And is yours good to make music? Shall we show? You need to flatten the end on you and split the end bit to make music. There you go, dandelion trumpets. No, yours is, it's got a hole in there. Anyway, so blowing is a good activity. Obviously, it strengthens our lungs. It's also quite a centering activity because you can use it for a more meditative sort of blowing, you know, just gentle, which is good to help us center. Right, well, we hope you've enjoyed this little activity and this little tour around our Forest School site, and we wish all of you well. We miss you, friends from Badger Forest School, and come and see us sometime.
Keep well. Bye. Say bye, Lulu.